Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces of. Get ready with me while I tell you guys about my very first boyfriend. I think I'm gonna make this a series because I've had like 6 or 8 boyfriends. I don't know. I can tell you about the situationships too. We're just gonna talk. Anyways, so this first one was in 7th grade, I think. I'm thinking. All I can do is think. But anyways, I was like a very shy person, so I wasn't exactly super social. So like getting like, and especially me knowing that somebody was actually attracted to me made me feel nice, because in elementary school I had always been bullied because I was ugly. And like I felt like there was no hope. So when 7th grade hit and like this boy was interested in me, I was like, okay, yeah. So I don't want to name any names, so we're just gonna call him like Pineapple. Yeah, we're gonna call him Pineapple. So basically I'm sitting here doing my work. We're in class, and this boyfriend, Pineapple comes up to me and he's like, hey, I think you're cute and I would like you to be my girlfriend. I was like, oh. At the time I didn't know what a girlfriend really was, and I was innocent. I was very, very innocent. So I was just like, oh yeah, sure. He was kind of cute. I was like, okay, yeah, sure. Young love. Anyway, so me and Pineapple get together and like everything's cool, dilly dally, yip dip to you, we're going out, yay. And he was my first kiss, by the way. Let me just tell you, at this time, I suffered with a case of dry lip. So we were at the park one day and his sister was there. His sister was younger than us. She was in elementary school. Basically we were sitting on these like stones and his sister was just like, kiss him, yo, kiss. I was like, this is my first kiss. It's like, I don't know what to do. So we're sitting there and then boom, he kissed me. I kissed him back. Then he was like, I'm gonna show you what he dang, you sucked the wetness all off my lips. I was embarrassed because I was just like, oh, I was like, over here. Like, girl, why didn't I wear chapstick when I was younger? Kill me. Anyways, but that was the first sign that I noticed that Pineapple was a bit of a jerk. I'm gonna tell you more signs. So Pineapple was like always rude to my friends, always bullying me, blah 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 blah. Bullying them. Technically, he did bully me too at one point. Well, I'm gonna tell you, he was a jerk. I don't even know why I got with this guy. Anyway, so like one day we were sitting in class. This is what I mean by he was like literally bullying me. We were sitting in class and I had told him, because he asked me, he was like, hey, how much do you weigh? And I was like, oh, okay. I told him, oh, yeah, I weigh like 120. He was like, this was his reaction. 120? You weigh 120? Dang. Excuse me. And like I said, I was shy. So which means I was very non-confrontational. So I'm over here like, like, what's so bad about that? I don't know what to say, because like this dude's laughing in my face about my weight. So I said, I go and I tell my friends about it to see if they think it's funny. They don't. And I'm just like, oh, well, I know this ain't right. Like, this is not right. So, so yes, that's that was the day where one of my insecurities sparked. Because, anyways, I don't know why, but we kept dating after that, and then he like, after I told my friends about it, they kept telling him that it was wrong, and like I had finally confronted him about it. And then he just kept apologizing, saying he meant it as a joke, blah, 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 blah. Why are you joking about my weight? Like, you don't do that. But yeah, continuing on, we kept dating from there. And everything was, like, kind of falling apart, yeah. All of my friends kept telling me to break up with him. So were my parents. And you're like, you know it's bad when your parents are telling you to break up with him. And so, like, I had genuinely, like, I didn't know what to do because, like, I genuinely liked this guy. But he kept, like I said, he was being a jerk to my friends, being rude to my sister. So, yeah, that's when I decide to ask him, because I'm like, okay, maybe if I ask him why he decided to be with me in the first place, it'll help, like, fix things. Like, it'll make me feel like, oh, he did like me. Blah, 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 you know, right? So, anyways, hold on. Let me take these off. How much? His response to my question was this. Well, I saw your sister first and I thought she was like pretty, but then I realized like I didn't have any chance with her. So then that's when like I looked around the classroom and I saw you and I was like, yeah. So yeah. We still dated. I don't know what was wrong with me, but we still dated, and I was just like, I was really, when I say I was a hopeless romantic at the time too, I was like holding on for dear life. Like, I'm like, So we dated a little longer, and I asked him again, and his response was the same. I was thinking maybe if we keep going and I ask him later, he'll change his response. Why was I thinking that? No. So yeah, all of that stress was just like building up on me. I was like, should I break up with him? Should I not break up with him? Pineapple. And that's when, like, one day, I don't remember if I texted him or if I said it in person, but I think I texted him because, like I said, I was a very shy person and I'm not very confrontational. I still am to this day, not very confrontational. But yeah, I probably shot him a text, a very heartfelt message talking about how I couldn't handle it anymore. All of my friends are saying that you're picking on them, you're being a big jerk, I can't do this anymore, blah, 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 I'm breaking up with you. Yeah, he didn't like that one. He didn't like that. But yeah. And then I remember going back to school. Do you remember when we were in school? We were all silly. We used to throw glue sticks at the ceiling. Sorry. Let me get back on track. But yeah, the next few days at school were very awkward. Like, I mean, like, we had classes together because at my middle school, everybody, I say we were in the same classes, 4 classes in one hall, all those classes were yours. And he was angry. He was very angry. He was mad at me because I broke up with him. But a lot of people were happy that I did. And then, not even a month later, I got into a new relationship. And we'll call him Pear. Yeah, we'll call him Bear. But that's something for the next video. I'm running out of time and I'm gonna go shower now. Anyways, bye. And pineapple, please don't hurt.